Hey, welcome back. Thanks guys for pausing for the cause. What we're going to go ahead and do, I'm going to show you guys how I actually apply the emulsion to the screen. It's my first time doing it, so it's going to be kind of, I wouldn't say trial and error too much, but it's going to be more of a, okay, let's do the damn thing, let's see where this goes. But what we're doing now, we're going to be applying the emulsion to the actual screen itself, which is now you can see the screen is actually clear and whatnot. And this is, I gotta be quick because the emulsion is light sensitive. This is the bag that the emulsion came in. It's light sensitive, so it has to stay in a black bag. And this right here is what it looks like, you know, the actual emulsion. So what we have to do, is wet the screen. Get the screen kind of wet. My little spray bottle doesn't really work so much, so I gotta kind of, everything's gonna get wet. This is gonna be really kind of. We're playing in the water, and it can't be too wet. We gotta kind of level it out to make sure we don't, make it too wet or whatnot. So now got the water in there, kind of give it a little shake. It's nice and damp. So now we shake it out a little bit. We go ahead and take the paper off. And there's two sides to it. It's a dull side and a shiny side. We need the dull side to be up. So we go ahead, we put the screen on it. We let it sit flat. We get our squeegee. Please forgive the sound, but we have to use this to flatten it out. And we just spread the water across. Spread it across evenly. In some places where the water is not in, we'll just give it a little couple of dabs here with my hand because I don't have a damn spray bottle. Get it all nice and even. Spread it out some more. Of course, my counter is not perfect, so I'm not going to give it a couple more dabs in some areas. Spread it out. Matter of fact, we just don't spread it out. We don't get that water in there, so it'll soak it up. It's light sensitive, like I said, so we gotta be quick. Spread out a little bit more. Get the cracks and crevices nice and even. Alright, looks like it is even. Steven. A couple more swipes here with my squeegee. My first time doing it, so I'm just going to go with the motion here. It looks like everything's on here. Water's off. Now we're going to run over here and okay, come on. There we go. Stick for me, baby. Stick for me, baby. Stick for me. See, it's the first go around. It's not going too damn shabby. Stick for me. Come on. Stick for me. Use your head weapon. Use your head. Well, that's just at the bottom, so we're not really too much going to worry about it. What we're going to go ahead and do. Got it now. We got it on here. See, the emulsion is on here now. Like since we're going to go ahead and run to the dryer. That's over here, as you guys can see. We stick it in the dryer. And we get it in there. We got the emulsion sheet actually laying down on it, so the self-gravity will make it kind of lay down as much as possible. We close it up. We turn the fan on. We just let it dry. It's probably going to take about at least another maybe 30 minutes. We'll set the timer here on the stove for 30 minutes. Just so we give it adequate enough time to dry. It's my first time doing this, so I'm pretty freaking stoked right now. Now remember, I showed you guys the image that I did. The reason why I went ahead and decided to actually go with the product that actually came with the emulsion and the actual sheet. Remember I said that's the image that we're printing Weapons Cave. Weapons Cave, yeah. I got a patent to make sure nobody don't screw me over. But when we went ahead and printed the image was supposed to be at the top. As you can see, it's clear. Because when you print it, there's going to be a little bit of a yellow discoloration where the print was at. I did it twice, backwards and forwards, thinking maybe I did something wrong as far as the print. Maybe it's because it's darker on the other side, the print. So I figured maybe if I did it the other way around and the print's going to be backwards, it'll print through. Because it didn't come through. I did it twice, it didn't work. So I figured, you know what, let me just go ahead and try to use what they sent, because this emulsion here is, it's not the type of emulsion that is actually coated on. It looks like it may be the type that was also the one that we used that came out that bag. So maybe it's a possibility. It might have just been me, but screw it. I'm just gonna go ahead and go with what they actually gave me, and that's about it. And hopefully, once this dries, we'll go ahead. We'll make sure we have enough adequate time for let it dry, and we'll try the print again, because obviously, this is trial and error. And I've seen people here on YouTube, they had issues as well. And and there's a lot of variables, dealing with the light. Maybe the light. Wow, that's pretty damn bright, isn't it? Hope I don't mess your eyes up. Maybe it's the lighting. Maybe it's my ink. Maybe it's a type of transparency, because this is transparency paper, as you can see. Maybe it's a transparency paper. I don't know, but hopefully we can figure it out. And of course, we'll get to the point where we get to a good starting point to figure out what we did wrong, or what variables is causing the actual print not to come through the mesh. But most likely we'll get her done, and there's a possibility it might be the ink. Like I said, it might be the transparency paper, but I doubt it very seriously, because you have to. There's a smooth side and there's a rough side, and of course when you print it, you have to print it with the rough side painting going down on your printer, so that when the image rolls, if you have the type of printer where the image rolls up, the image will print on the rough side, so it'll stick. Because I tried it the other way around, and it just was wet. It didn't actually stick. But I didn't know that, so I was like, well, let me figure it out. Let me see why. And of course, that's the reason why. And of course, trial and error. That's the best way to learn things. But anyway, that's where we're at right now here in the Weapons Cave. I know I have to call it Weapons Cave Studios, because we have multiple things going on as far as the modeling, the screen printing, and also we'll be doing some talk about the Social Mind show, and of course the Models Corner and the Models Hangout. So we got a lot of stuff going on, good stuff going on here in the cave. But like I said, we're gonna have to do a new intro, do a new intro with Weapons Cave Studios on it, because we have multiple things going on here. And of course, this right here is definitely for a source. Will be a source of finances, and at the same time, mainly a source of what I love to do, because for me, all these things here are hobbies. But hell, if you can get paid for it, screw it, you can get paid for it. I have no problem with that. And of course, we ain't even gonna get on that. But anyway, that's where we're at right now. We're gonna go ahead and let the emulsion set, let it dry, and we'll be back here with another video. This will be a second part. I'm gonna make 3 parts, because I know these videos, they take time to load up, and I don't want to have them too long, because some people, oh my god, it's 20 minutes long, I don't want to watch. Well, don't watch. But no, I'm just going to make it easier on myself and for others to watch and keep up. This will be the second part of a 3-parter. But other than that, that's where we're at. And I will see you guys here in the next one. So you know what I say. Deuce line, say it 2 times. Peace. See you back here at the cave. Later.